So I want to just talk about the basics now of multiplying radicals. And I'm actually just going to jump straight into the idea behind this. So how would I multiply cube root of 3 times cube root of 4? Well, I would just take the cube root of 3 times 4, so that's going to be the cube root of 12. So it's pretty easy peasy, and it really comes from the rule that as long as you have the same index, so the nth root of a times the nth root of b, you can then go ahead and just multiply those two things under the radical. So we've talked about this in other videos. But the reason why we're doing a separate video on this and talking about this topic is that there is, of course, a plot twist sometimes. So, okay, let's take this example just to show you the plot twist. So I've got the cube root of 6 times the cube root of 4. Okay, so I can literally just multiply 6 times 4 together to get that this is now 24. And the plot twist is here, now that I've multiplied this together, I can actually simplify. So this is going to be the cube root of 8 times the cube root of 3. And so then that's going to be 2 times the cube root of 3. And by the way, if you feel like when you're trying to reduce cube roots, square roots, all that good stuff, if you feel like you are struggling with that, I am a huge fan of having this list next to you. Some people are just like really visual with this particular unit, and they tend to do better when they have the list in front of them. So when I'm talking about a cube root, then I'm looking at the cube root of 24, and then I'm thinking to myself, what's the largest cube that goes into this? Some people will just have the list of cubes in front of them. No problem. If that's what helps you get through this, then go ahead and do this. And you could always write this list pretty easily on a test. I've had just some people where just for whatever reason, their brain just like can't flip between the squares and the cubes and whatever, and they really benefit from the list. So you do you, make it work for you. So I've got this fourth root times another fourth root. So since they're both fourth roots, I can just multiply what's on the inside. So I can take so let's set this up. So this will be the fourth root of, okay, so 4 times 12 is 48. And then I add the exponents, so x cubed and x squared. This will become x to the 5th. And now I have to think through, okay, so what is the largest fourth root that would evenly go into 48? And that would be 16. So I can rewrite this then as the fourth root of, so this will become 16 x to the 4th. And so then 16 times 3 is 48. Okay, so, there's multiple ways that you can kind of break this up. And so this is just one of the ways I've discussed in one of the other videos. Sorry, this should just be to the x. Okay, so 16 times 3 will make 48. And then x to the 4th times x will make x to the 5th. But by breaking this up in this manner, I can take the fourth root of all of this stuff. So the fourth root of 16 is 2, the fourth root of x to the 4th is x, and then I've got 2x times the fourth root of 3x, which I can't do. So that's as far as that goes. I have one more example here. So why don't you pause the video here? Let's just make sure you've got it, and then hit play when you're ready. All right, so this is going to be 50x squared y. So really, I can break out 25x squared and then leave this other factor of 2y here. So this will be 5x times the square root of 2y. Okay, so I will have other lessons kind of adding on to this idea. So we will continue on with this in later videos. If you found this helpful, I'd love it if you liked the video or subscribe to the channel. And I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching.